Hi, welcome to a fairly standard review. I'm finally done The Witcher 3, so I'll finally have put that review up in the next few days. I have to record it first, obviously, and I'll also be putting up E3 reactions to all the conferences with a friend of mine, Paul, and I'm gonna have some good stuff coming in the next few days. And then Batman on Tuesday, so that'll be good. That'll be fun. Today I'm reviewing this controller, this wired PowerA Xbox One controller. Never really reviewed a controller before, so go easy on me with your opinion of my shitty own opinion. So, it's wired, obviously. I'm not a big fan of wired controllers now that I have unwired ones. I mean, they're fine. I just prefer the unwired ones, or the non-wired for some reason, but I like this one. It's just, you know, sometimes the wires get all caught up and stuff, but that's neither here nor there. That really don't matter. I like these controllers, I do, but they're very light. Very light. Obviously they do not have, you know, the battery spot in the back. Like, this is the controller I have with my console. When I got the console, it was the 1 terabyte Advanced Warfare console, so obviously I got the custom controller. You know, battery pack back there, wireless. Obviously that does not have a battery pack. It just feels really light. And unlike this one, as you can see, it's not like super shiny, so luckily it's not, I can get a good grip on it. This one is like, this controller actually is very shiny, you can see that, which means it's got a gloss finish, which means slip and slide, fingerprints all over the place, cleaning it off, you know, which can get a little annoying because I don't like seeing fingerprints all over my controller, you know, so I'm going to be like cleaning this part, this part, this part up here, and you know, that's fine, but and it's not. And it's all over the place too, like on the back, it's all... So if you start, you know, playing for a while, you're playing the Call of Duty or something, and you're getting sweaty palms, you know, it's going to be... Yeah. But overall, not that bad. I mean, it's more... It probably is going to be, for certain people, more of like a collector's item where they're not really going to use it, or they're going to use it like as a secondary controller, so... Analog... The analog sticks are good. This stick is fine. This one's good. The buttons all feel good. Or the face buttons. Hold on. I have a problem with the D-pad. Now, the only real problem I have with it is sometimes you don't really feel the input as well. Like, comparing it to this one, like, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there's a clicking as I'm touching it, like, and pushing down. So you can really tell when you're, you know, making that input. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah, no, you can't hear it. You can barely feel it sometimes. Like when you're like in a fighting game. I've been using this for The Witcher. I've been using it for Mortal Kombat X. It's fine, but you really, in the beginning, it's a little annoying coming from, you know, rolling with this and knowing exactly when I'm getting that click. You know, doing that to, okay, am I getting the input or not? And you are, but it's very, really makes you think about your button presses then a lot more than you did if you had like this one with the clicking. You can hear it. But other than that, the pad is fine. Some of the buttons stick, and not the main, like these buttons, the face buttons. It's not doing it now, but this top right, the RB button, has been sticking for me, and it like will do like a quadruple click, like, ugh. It's not going to do it now, because obviously I just clicked it, so it's not going to do it for a while. But it'll stick a little bit if I don't use it for a while, and then once I use it, it's fine. But it's that first click after a while of not unuse, so it's fine. It's just little gripe. It's not a big one. Other than that, the LB is fine. That one is good. Triggers are good, but compared to like the normal one, actually not that bad. I don't know. I don't really know how to compare them. I mean, it's just something you're gonna get used to, really. More or less, if you're going to be getting this controller, it's a fine controller. It's lighter, although it does feel a little bit more breakable. So if you're a rager and you're playing Call of Duty and you rage at that or rage at anything, you might not want to buy this because you might be throwing a lot if you're a thrower, okay? But other than that, it's got a cool design, and you're a collector, you're probably going to get this. You're a Star Wars fan, you're going to get this, okay? So, you know, you're a Star Wars fan, you shouldn't even be watching this. You probably already have the Boba Fett one, or the R2-D2 one, you know, or the Darth Vader one. But other than that, it's a good controller, especially for 50 bucks. You know, all wired ones are like 50 like that, or 45 or whatever. I don't really buy the wired ones, that's why I'm not really sure about their prices, but this one was 50. And it's worth the money. It is, for a secondary controller. Other than that, you know, there's nothing really to say about it. It's a good controller. It's just sometimes the buttons will stick, as I said, with the right bumper. But other than that, it's fine. No real complaints. I mean, it does really feel very light, almost like, compared to this one has a good amount of weight to it. And this one just kind of feels like, even comparing it, like, it actually feels like an Xbox 360 controller. Actually, it kind of looks like one too. Comparing it to actually even the Xbox 360 controller, it actually pretty much looks exactly like it. Like comparison, look. Like, almost like it could hide back there. But, it's good. Actually, it's pretty much a 360 controller because it has almost no weight behind it, and that one is weight as well. So, it's been a shitty review, because I really don't know what the hell I'm doing with a controller review. But I wanted to do one because it's Star Wars. And I was using it for Witcher and Mortal Kombat X, and you know, whatever, man. Gave me something else to record and do on my channel. So, I don't know. I like it. I would recommend you get it, but you know, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just saying it's a good controller. It's very lightweight. Sometimes the RB sticks. And not for long, just press it, it'll go away. But after non-use for a while, the RB will kind of stick. And that first initial push of it, if you're in mid-fight or whatever you're doing, might not work on that first initial one. So do it almost like a double tap after a while. But it's good. Too glossy for my taste because you're going to be wiping it off a lot. But it's solid. It's fine. So I would say get it. You know, if you have the money. I'm not saying this is a controller you must have, but well, if you're a Star Wars fan, you probably already have it, or you probably are going to get it, so you must have it. But you must buy this controller. That's it. So yeah, buy the controller, don't buy the controller, whatever. But I guess I will see you on E3 stuff and Witcher 3, and then Batman coming up. See you there.